Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Crow. Crow with a K, everybody. Crow with a K. What's up, everybody? Um, Today is October 31st, 2025, and on October 30th, 2015, excuse me, excuse me, which was 10 years ago and a day, I created a YouTube channel called Let's Game Today, which is the same channel that we are on as we speak. I rebranded about a year ago, and I just rebranded actually about 2 minutes ago. Because it was Crowbird. I changed it to Crow with a K because I've been changing that on all my socials and stuff because that just sounds better. And yeah. But that's not the point of this video. Well, I mean, okay. Here's what the point of this video is, okay? It's unedited. I apologize. I'm going to try and keep it short. But listen, 10 years ago, I started this YouTube channel, and I've thought about this day, I guess yesterday, but this day a lot throughout my YouTube career. I've thought, oh, when it's 10 years, I'm gonna be like still uploading, and I'm gonna have a consistent upload schedule. I'm gonna be streaming, and hey, listen, maybe in another life that's what it would have been, but I've changed a lot since I started this channel. Obviously, I was 11 when I started this channel, and I started this channel right before my dad passed away when I was a kid, which uh, I don't tend to talk about directly very much. Usually, I like to talk about it through music, which is what I'm working on currently, but I'll get to that. But my dad passing away was a huge turning point for my life, and YouTube was one of the only things I could reliably grasp on because it was something I was already in love with, and something that I didn't really need uh, my outside life in order to do. Do you know what I mean? Even if everything was going wrong in my life, I could still, theoretically place a camera in front of my TV, have a friend over, and play some Mario Party 2, and upload that stupid ass shit to the internet. Um, yeah, probably not great idea. Not a great idea that I was posting that early in my life, but it did teach me a lot, and it got me through the hardest moments, and it always has. Um, but my love for art and creation and just media and opening your mind to creativity, it's been I've had a very eye-opening experience in the past few years, especially becoming an adult now, which I hate, but I am one, and that's kind of how it is. um, this wasn't meant to be a video that I, break down my fucking whole life, but I kind of just want to talk about things because I haven't really, I don't know, said things. But um, I do want to talk about the YouTube channel specifically. I I want to thank anyone who has been here for any amount of time, but especially to the people who have been here almost since day one. First person that comes to mind, GV, you have been here since God knows when. I think even before Let's Game Today. I could be wrong. But listen, you have been here a long time, and I have been, honestly, I mean, I was a kid, but I was rude to you and stuff on the internet, and I apologize for how I treated you sometimes. I wasn't like a full on dick, I would say, but I regret a lot of decisions I made on the internet in my early days, as anyone does. Um, but we're cool now, and we're still like mutuals on Twitter and stuff, and I'm just so grateful that you stuck around and you I don't know why you did, but you did clearly, and so thank you. I'd also like to say thank you to the original four, Natsu, Matthew, and Lily. Um, you guys might know some of them. I don't know if you do. You probably do. If you don't, then you're not a real fan. No, I'm kidding. don't go back and watch my old videos, please. Maybe like 3 years back at the max, maybe 4. That's like the safe zone. If I go back any further than that, they get hard to watch. But I mean, that's just me, I guess. Um, but along with doing YouTube, I've always had a sort of, I mean, I've loved music, but I didn't fully educate myself on, and I still have a lot to learn, obviously, but as a kid, I saw music as nothing more than the video game background noise, you know, or the thing that was playing in the car sometimes, or the thing I'd hear from my sister's shower sometimes. I didn't listen to music really much outside of the realm of, ooh, the Mario Galaxy soundtrack, or ooh, this. And don't get me wrong, those are legendary soundtracks and are very much worth the respect that I gave them, and I still have respect for them. However, there is so much more to music than just that, and that goes for a lot of things. I feel like, I don't know, there's so much art out there to discover, and it is so beautiful, and some of it can really open your eyes and change your heart and make you grow, and that's what I have fallen in love with. Excuse the rattling, by the way, my cats are playing. Uh, on December 17th, no, not December, sorry, February 17th, 2023, I released my first album, The House of Ignorance. I did make music before that, but not really. It was mostly as a joke and like kind of as a thing to just do. And through just doing it, most of it was for comedy. Like the first ever song I made was called Bad Boy. I watched it before making this, before I started recording. Actually, I rewatched it. It's not great as a song, but you know, it's kind of funny. And I was like 15 when I made it, so like, I don't know. But you know, it was supposed to be ironic and like, oh, like this kid thinks he's the shit, but you know, he's just a fucking white suburban boy who's spoiled and blah 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 blah. Obviously not a fully accurate description of me, but you could say I fit the mold. So I don't know. I'm rambling. This was supposed to be like a under 5-minute video. I'm so sorry. I do this every time. Listen, okay? I have been working on an album for the last, well, I would say I have been planning this album for 2 years. I've been making it for about a year. And like just, you know, practicing and getting my skills up to the point where I think I would be happy with the product I will be releasing, which I'm very close to that point. And I'm very, very excited to share it with you guys. But it also is kind of a shift because I think I'm done with YouTube. I think I might still come back to it and maybe, you know, make a couple of videos of clip compilations and stuff, because I still am collecting clips every once in a while, and you know, I still talk to my friends and stuff and play games and, you know, have fun with that. But I've also been growing up a bit, and I've been falling in love with music, and this next album of mine, it's so introspective. I truly have never, like, it's so weird to look at yourself from the third person, and that's what this album forced me to do. And it's a very, very, like, very personal. It is very personal to me, and it means a lot to me, and it is, I don't know, I'm just so excited for this. And you know what, I'll real quick, I'll pull up this image that I've been posting on social media a little bit. Excuse me, that is huge, but this is a little teaser of what the album art's gonna look like. That's not the obviously full version. I've blanked it out for mysterious purposes, but that is gonna be that is a little hint. I really want to say the name, and you know what? Fuck it. If you've been watching this far, congratulations. Invertebrated is the next Crow album. I guess the first Crow album, because House of Ignorance was under LG2D. So I've been thinking about like technically calling this my debut album, but I don't know. I don't know if that's like too much. Anyway, listen. Thank you, anyone who's been here a long time, especially people who started watching the streams, like Shins, Barney. You've been here for fucking God knows how long. Give Money, Isaiah, Eric. I could name so many people. Okay, I would be here forever. But I've met so many people because of YouTube and this, and it truly has shaped me into the person that I am. And it's what kept me alive, truly. So thank you for being there for that, and for helping me get through the fucked up world I was living in when I started this channel, or after I started this channel. I'm sorry I rambled so much, but I kind of wanted this video to be like that in a little weird way, because I really wanted to do a big video for 10 years. I told myself I was going to do a huge best of like all my videos. And I think I am going to do that one day. Maybe after the album is out, I can focus some time onto that, but I just don't care as much anymore. I care so much more about this album that I'm working on and my brand and my sound, and I don't know. I just want to share my art with you guys, and I think a lot of people can learn a lot from this album. And hey, you might hate it, but if you listen to it when it comes out, thank you so much. I appreciate that, because this is truly my blood, sweat, and tears. So thank you. I will hopefully see you again soon. I'll probably be uploading a video for when the album actually comes out, with like proper promotion and whatnot. So you'll probably see me again soon in relation to this thing here. As for in relation to funny YouTube video, maybe. I can't promise you anything, but I know that there's still a piece of me that loves, you know, just doing this. The past videos I have been uploading, like aside from announcement videos and reaction videos, have been fucking bangers. I think have been some of my best videos, and I'd love to make more, but I'd love even more to get this album done, and that's what I'm gonna do. So hopefully by the end of the year, you will be able to listen to Invertebrated on any platform you would like. If not by the end of this year, probably January at the very latest. Maybe even later, if I'm really that fucking stupid and don't know what's coming. Okay, enough talking. I'm so sorry if you sat through all of this. I love you so much. Thank you. Happy 10 years of Let's Game today.